Another day working on the Airstream, trying to get solar and batteries all hooked up. Every day is one step closer than the day before, hopefully. We've got our inverter. We've got our wires coming from the inverter. We've got a couple batteries in there, our support to handle the extra weight on the middle. And now I'm thinking about solar, where I'm going to run the wires. Now, oops, let me show you in here. On our 30-footer, there was a really nice pocket in here, like a little shelf with a place you could run all sorts of wires down the top into the bottom cabinet. We don't have that on this. We just have these that barely poke out. We also don't have a fridge vent, which is where I ran all the wires down on my 30-footer from the roof. So I'm going to have to drill a hole in my roof. Now, one day we're going to upgrade to a full-size fridge, and I question if that's going to make us need a fridge vent. So I'm going to be drilling my hole where a fridge vent would be. In case we ever get a fridge vent, then that hole will be replaced by the fridge vent hole. Anyway, this is all theoretical. This is the fridge, and the wiring for the microwave, you can see, comes down there and into here and down underneath the fridge. I'm going to be drilling a hole right here, running all my solar combiner box wires up there into the spot above the microwave, into a hole in the roof to pop them out on the roof. Big shout out to Trout Boy on Air Forums and Switz. Lou, he's a good friend that we met last year at one of our rallies in Arizona. Those two and Doc in a Box, I think is how you say it. Those three have been super helpful. They've got 23-footers as well, and I poured over their pictures to see what they're doing, and I'm pretty much just copying them. Except, at least with the solar part. I haven't seen anybody put the batteries on this side yet, but I think it's a great solution for me. So, that's the task of the day, is getting those wires routed through there, under the channel, popped up there, into the charge controller, out of that, into the circuit board, and all that wired to the batteries. Did you follow that? Check this out. This could not have been any more perfect. I measured, but sometimes your measurements lie. Oh my goodness. Awesome. And then the cabinets will still go on. There goes nothing. Whew. Wires right there. Did I hit them? Nope. Boy, that's a miracle. Alright, that's where solar's going. Yay! Oh, it's hard to see, but my solar wires are poking down way back there. Okay, got a bunch of this. It's going in this channel, which runs under the floor and pops up right there to the charge controller. A lot of you new to solar and Airstreams are saying, why would you go through all that effort if your Airstream's already wired for solar? Well, this is the wire I need for the solar. And the solar wiring from the Airstream is thinner than that. It's more like closer to 10 gauge. I'm not sure the exact gauge diameter, but it only supports one, maybe two panels. If you're going bigger than one or two panels, you're going to have to replace all the wiring anyway because it puts out so much juice, those wires will overload. So having it solar ready only is useful if you're going to do one, maybe two panels. So something to think about. I wouldn't pay extra for a solar package like that if you're planning on a big system one day. Just getting ready to wire up the charge controller, connect everything up here, and we should be good to go. Just got the charge controller installed. Need to cover that up and call it good in there. That's a perfect place for it. Lots of ventilation, not going to get kicked. Yes, it's under the sink, but if you think about it, the circuit panel over there is right by the fresh fill, and there's only so many places you can put all this stuff in here. So it is what it is, and it's not like it's raining water from that sink onto my charge controller. So that's great. getting buttoned up. Just got to tie everything into the circuit board and put it all away. Whew. Look at this cute little dog who needs some attention. I hate the mess in here, but it's slowly getting cleaner step by step because we're putting things back together now. Check out all this space in here. Dang, a lot of space. Hopefully that will all be taken up by a big fridge one day. There we can see how the TV mounts and where all the TV wires are run. So I will be cutting a hole in here somewhere tomorrow to run solar. Been a crazy night, but I'm getting it all buttoned up. That's buttoned up, that's buttoned up. My batteries are all stored behind here. Inside there. Need to button that up. Then the inside's done. I'm getting exhausted. I almost fell asleep this afternoon working on the trailer, so I'm going to go to bed before 1:30 a.m. this time. But we are going so much faster than when we did this last time in Sparky because we know what we're doing now. We're not figuring it out as we go. So it probably took us a month to do all this to Sparky, and we're doing it in a week and a half between the lift, lithium, inverter, solar panels, and just getting everything ready, moving in. Doing that in a week and a half is pretty aggressive. But you know us, we do our best work when we have a tight timeline, and we are leaving in 2 days, and I still don't have a single solar panel on this thing yet.